First of all, I'm going to say a couple things that people miss, so don't start my timer. Started, fuck you, I don't care. We're wearing these bands because if we decide that we can't drink anymore, we will take them off, which means if you buy drinks for us, you are going to have to drink them. So if we get to that point, just please respect us because we're going to fucking die. Second thing is, in the state of Minnesota, it is illegal to have more than 2 drinks in front of you. So if we have 2 drinks, don't buy us our 3rd, 4th, and 5th drink. Just wait until we finish whatever drink it is that we have. Or if you're going to be a dick and order 2 shots of rail gin and give them to me, maybe just get 1 double shot, assholes. So there's that. Hold on. Cheers, dicks. And finally, the list of stuff we'll drink on here, it's not like a suggestion. That's just what we're drinking. So if you want to buy us a drink, please buy us those. Kate is definitely allergic to a whole bunch of shit. So if you think it's adorable to buy her like an applesauce shot, like she'll go to the hospital. So don't fucking do that. And I'm allergic to not punching people when I'm drinking gin. So maybe you shouldn't fucking buy me that. Like, just saying. So if you could stick to the plan, that'd be great. We'll still get drunk. Everything's gonna be fine. All right. Anyway, those are yeah, I'm talking too much. Now, time. This comes from a very wonderful place in my heart that none of you will ever see. Because you'll be tied up in my trunk. So it's impossible to see that shit from there. Yeah. Alright. I just want you to go to a place where my car is the bus. So you're actually safe. Alright. Go to a place with me. Close your eyes. I want you to go to this place with me. Imagine, if you will, a beautiful city paved with pristine sidewalks and smooth asphalt streets, lined with lush vegetation and shiny light posts, the kind of city you'd be proud to raise your kids in. Where it's clear the politicians care about the neighborhoods, and police are employed almost exclusively to find lost dogs and gently enforce curfew. Atlantic City is nothing like that! Atlantic City is somewhere in God's blind spot next to human suffering and gay rights. It just festers there in New Jersey, littered with cash for gold pawn shops, seizure-inducing lights, and despair. Atlantic City is not a city of sin. It's an enormous bedpan that's some giant robot that eats money and shits out dilapidated casinos. If given the choice, I would rather spend a continuous year watching the reruns of The View, agreeing with Elizabeth Hasselbeck, and masturbating to Star Jones than pick up one thing that had touched any part of the ground in Atlantic City. If you drop your car keys in Atlantic City, you die in Atlantic City. Staring at your car keys. After one day in Atlantic City, I had to burn my shoes. If I had fallen over, I would have committed suicide by filling my pockets with bulky tourist kitsch and walking into the Atlantic, which would have done more damage to the Atlantic than British Petroleum. If Atlantic City were a dude, I would cut his face, just to pretty him up a little. Shovels are illegal in Atlantic City because everyone knows that hell is only 18 inches below its surface. That's why there are no graveyards. They just leave the bodies out in the streets to rot. Occupy Atlantic City doesn't exist because no intelligent person would intentionally live in Atlantic City. If you ever consider visiting Atlantic City, I'm begging you to wipe those filthy thoughts from your head like you could never wipe off the tattoo of squalor the Atlantic City tags on your soul. Ladies and gentlemen, Atlantic City is the Jersey Shore. It's filled with restaurants that sell $8 lobster that taste like high school lunchline hamburgers, served by women comprised entirely of acrylic nails, hairspray, and cigarette ash. Atlantic City is the only place that Chuck Norris is afraid to walk around at night. It's a training ground for beauty queen trash, over-the-hill boxers, and shattered dreams. That's right. That time your dad didn't make it to your t-ball game? That was a disappointment bred in the back alleys of Atlantic City. It's not your fault your parents split up. It's Atlantic City's fault. I swear to If someone ever offers you an all-expenses-paid trip to Atlantic City, it is legal under the U.S. Patriot Act to murder them. God bless America, right? Except for Atlantic City.